Raider Nation, what's the deal, man? Once again, it's your guy Panama Fargo, and I'm back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. Please make sure y'all keep hitting that like and subscribe button, man. You are helping the channel grow in tremendous ways, so I can't thank y'all enough. And you know I'm gonna keep it coming with some more of that dope content. So without further ado, man, let's get into it today. What I want to talk about is the top veteran quarterbacks who are on the market for the Las Vegas Raiders. You know what I mean? And where we could be looking. Now, I believe, like many fans, that it's a foregone conclusion that the Raiders are going to go veteran and they're going to go rookie, you know what I mean, for this next season at quarterback. So it's real important to know who that veteran is going to be to lead us into next year, just in case that rookie does need to sit for a year and learn the NFL ways. So let's get into my top 4 list. And at number 4, we got the guy, Stiddy, man. We got Jarrett Stidham at number 4. Now, very young still. I believe he's only 27. Very cheap option as well. He will not cost a lot of money. So that's the positive side. Already knows the offense, already knows the inner workings of what McDaniel likes and what the system requires of him. So we ain't gonna have to go through a learning curve with him. But we saw 2 displays of games that gave you 2 different outcomes. That first game we saw him play against the 49ers, beautiful game. You know what I mean? That it came down to the wire, lost in an unfortunate tip pass, you know, so can't really hold that against him. But he played very well. The next week we come play against the Chiefs, he comes back down to earth a little bit. You know what I mean? And I won't say it's all his fault that we lost to the Chiefs that last game, because there's definitely some concerns along the O-line that was very prevalent in that game, and the defense. So it's not all on him, but we did see him come back down to earth just a tad. So there is an argument to be made that he does deserve a legitimate shot to come in and command this offense. I wouldn't be super mad at it because it's already a guy we know, and he's not a super cost-effective option like my number 3. Now, my number 3 is Jimmy Garoppolo. I've said it multiple times. If you follow me on Twitter, you follow me on any of my social medias, I keep saying it, and I will continue to say it. I do not want Jimmy Garoppolo. I do not want Jimmy at all. But it's something to be said for a guy that has a career of winning big games. I mean, he's won a lot of big playoff games, took a team to the bowl. He also is, just like Jarrett Stidham, already familiar with the system. So there's not going to be a super huge learning curve. Now, my problem with Jimmy G lies between the money aspect, because ain't no goddamn way in hell we're going to be giving this man $30 to $35 million for the same goddamn type of production as Derek Carr. Or maybe even worse. You know, like, that doesn't make no sense to me. It's idiotic to do that. You know what I mean? And also, the injury concerns. The injury concerns are a big part of why I'm very hesitant to try to sign Jimmy G as well. Why would you try to bring in a quarterback that's worth $30 to $35 million and there's no guarantee he gives you 16 to 17 games in this season? You know what I mean? So, in that regard, he's my number 3. But at the same time, me personally, that's not the direction I would take this team if I was running the Raiders organization. Now, my number 2 option is a little more enticing. A little more, you know, it makes me stand up a little bit. And my number 2 option is Matthew Stafford. Now, reported from a lot of inside sources yesterday, Matthew Stafford may be on the move. It seems like the Rams are in full fire sale mode. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't think any of the marquee like Aaron Donald or anybody's going to come available for the Rams. If they do, that's a different story. But having Matthew Stafford for a 3rd round pick is beautiful to me. Beautiful to me. I mean, I feel like he can run this system. I feel like he'd be a perfect bridge option. Not too cost effective at the same time too, but be a perfect bridge option for a rookie quarterback coming in. Keep this in mind. All of my options besides my number 1 option will require you to still draft a quarterback. Let me say that again. All of my options besides my number 1 still require you to have a rookie quarterback to learn. So Matthew Stafford wouldn't be my plan A, and that's the plan. I say I'd still get Matthew Stafford for a 3rd round pick, not have to give him a lot of money, and at the same time still draft me a rookie to sit and learn behind the guy of that caliber. I see, and now say, I'm just gonna throw a hypothetical out there for y'all. Say you get Matthew Stafford and you draft Will Levis. To me, I've been saying Will Levis is kind of like Carson Wentz, but I do see a little Matthew Stafford in him. So would that be the guy to teach that type of skill set too? You know what I mean? That'd be a good little 1-2 punch as far as letting Matthew command the offense for a year, and then we throw it over to whatever rookie we have. So that's my second option right there. And for my number one option, remember, keep hitting the like and subscribe button, bro. We are growing tremendous. I know you got many Raiders content creators out there for you to choose from, but you know, you got to get down with your boy, because I'm going to give you the news and updates with some flavor, and we're going to have some fun while doing it. So remember, keep hitting that like and subscribe button. Let's get back to the content. One option, y'all guessed it, it is Lamar Jackson. Bro, and not a hard option. Now, I did make a video already talking about how the Raiders should not trade for Lamar Jackson, right? And I still stand by that. I don't think it's a smart move, you know, business-wise for us to do that when there's so much money that needs to be allocated to the defensive side of the ball, okay? Now, I know everybody who's going to come to me and say, you know, Lamar can mask some of, you know, the deficiencies this roster has. And I will rebuttal to you, hell no, because at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, you need a defensive roster. They don't need to be the 85 fucking Bears, but they need to be able to take the ball away and get to the quarterback. Something this defense has not been able to do for a number of years. It's not good enough to just have Max Crosby and a whole bunch of role players on the other side. You know what I mean? Like, and which could work, but at the same time, you got to sprinkle in some more stars in there. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just have Max Crosby and have a bunch of role players. Like, you need some stars, or at least some real guys that is going to give you steady production at each level of the defense. You know what I mean? So it's going to be tough to try to do that while signing a Lamar Jackson and giving up 2 first-round picks. You know what I mean? Me personally, I have now bought into the patience and sustainability that McDaniels and Ziegler have been preaching. So if I'm going to buy into that, we're going to go full force, bro, and I'm going to go down with the ship. It is what it is, bro. If we're going to be patient, let's be fucking patient and really make the selections that's going to help further this team for years to come, and not just a quick fix solution like we have been doing for the past couple years, you know? So once again, my notable free agent quarterback list, okay, as far as veterans go, is this. And keep in mind, Lamar is not a free agent, but it goes like this. We got Jarrett Stidham, Jimmy Garoppolo, Matthew Stafford, and Lamar Jackson. Lamar is more of a long-term solution, but the other 3 I feel like you can grab as bridge players and let that rookie learn and give him some time to learn behind a veteran quarterback. But y'all let me know, man, what veteran quarterbacks are y'all looking at that you feel like can command under center to let a rookie learn and still keep us in a kind of competitive state, man? Y'all let me know. Y'all holler at me down below in the comments, man. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Remember, I always keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown.